Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right, so I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with the deck number 1. We have the Page of Shield, Six of Shield, the Father, Strength, Nine of Swords, overall energy, King of Wands, the Shadow, up, and Three of Pentacles or Shields. Okay. So, overall energy, I kind of feel like you guys have been working really hard at something to the point where maybe now it feels like you're stuck or you can't break away from what you're doing. There may be some sort of growing obsession in regards to whatever it is that you're working on. But another thing I'm seeing is a work situation where someone is obsessively watching or observing you. There's an intensity. You may or may not be aware that this person is like watching you all the time. I feel like someone is really, I don't know, they're really focused on you for whatever reason. It could be a form of micromanaging, or it could just be that someone is, like I said, just focused on you. It could be something lustful or not. I feel that even if you have your own business, it seems like there is someone who is obsessively watching. It could be a competitor. It could be someone that you work with that is just very focused in regards to how you know what you know. They're studying you extensively. In a love situation, kind of same energy that someone may be, kind of obsessed, and they're just constantly thinking about you, and to the point where they can't really function on a daily basis. They might be losing sleep over you, or there's something that they could be doing but they can't because they're fixated on you. Strong obsessive energies. Now, you also may be dealing with karmic situations, karmic relationships. Like I said, your job, for instance, if you feel trapped at your job, or like you just can't get away, or, it feels overbearing, then likely, something about your work life is karmic. You're kind of resolving, past karmas. I don't know what happened in a previous life with you and maybe the owner of the company, or maybe in a previous life you skipped out on completing some sort of task and now you're just like here to finish what you started. Same thing for relationships. You might feel that you're just kind of stuck in a situation And because, it's part of your karmic agreement, part of your soul's contract. And it doesn't just have to be romantic relationships. It could be any relationship where you feel there is some sort of codependency or where you are suffering in a sense. I do feel that something will balance out. Something that has been going on excessively will balance out. Also, in regards to health, something may have become imbalanced in regards to a health situation, but I feel like now maybe you're back on track. I feel that there's also a possibility of, okay, I feel like somebody is offering something to you, offering help or assistance. And it could have something to do with legalities as well. Some of you might feel like, you need some help in regards to legal action, legal fees. Something's going on where I'm seeing like bartering. You might make a barter with someone, especially if funds are tight. Maybe you're offering a favor if someone does, a favor for you. So there could be some sort of bartering going on. And then I do see like some sort of opportunity, like you being offered something dealing with money. It could just be a job, like you're being offered some sort of job or career opportunity. I feel like somebody could be like a security guard. I feel like somebody works in security. Another thing I'm picking up is somebody asking you out. You may agree to it just to see, just for the heck of it, like, why not? Like, it's possible that you might accept someone's offer. I'm getting the energy too of like a father. You could be dealing with an overprotective father or father figure or baby's father. I feel that something you're getting ready to do requires you to have confidence and bravery. There's something that maybe you're getting ready to do that scares you. You're afraid to do it, but you're moving forward. And I feel like maybe you're needing encouragement. So another situation I'm getting is someone who is dealing with temptation. You might agree to something and then you feel like, what did I agree to? Or you're like, man, now this means that I have to do this. But I feel like you're dealing with something in regards to temptation. It's almost like somebody's like, name your price. Or, when people say everyone has a price, like you could find yourself in a situation where you said you would never do XYZ. And you're like, never, 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 ever, ever. And then somebody comes along, they're like, everybody's got a price. Like, what do you want? And you're like, you agree to it, but you feel guilty about it because you said you would never do something. So I kind of feel like you're dealing with something like that. Also, kind of randomly, I'm getting something about somebody's pet. I don't know if somebody's pet is sick or has to go to sleep. I'm getting an issue with somebody's pet. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of legal action, especially if someone's pet like is, violent and ran loose and did some damage or hurt somebody. Also, you may have taken on something more than you can handle. I feel like there's also a message in there for those of you that keep seeing 1111. Okay, it could be that there are two, in a love situation, there could be two people that are coming into your life or that are a part of your life for a lesson. And it's kind of like take your pick. Like either way, there's a lesson in it. The other thing I'm getting is that there may be some sort of unresolved karma with someone who is like your shadow. It could be twin flame, but I feel like this is kind of like shadow twin energy. Someone who is more of a manifestation of your shadow side. Either you are trying to block someone, block their energy, resist somebody's offer, or someone feels this way towards you, like they're thinking about you, obsessed with you, but they don't want to be. I feel like someone is trying to be very, very disciplined and controlling themselves, but they're having a hard time. It's possible that you have not heard from someone or that someone is blocking you because they just feel like you affect them too much. They feel like they lose control when they think of you or when they see you. You might take someone out of character and they don't like when they get this way. So they might have some sort of block on you, or they're just trying their best not to think about you. Again, this could be what you're doing. It could be reversed. But I also get that somebody might be strategizing and trying to figure out something in regards to you and them getting together. If you're already with this person, there could be some sort of power struggles. This could be two strong individuals always trying to dominate the other. Somebody may be going through a divorce. Okay, I'm hearing do something strange for some change. Like that offer might be on the table and you might be considering it. Something could be going on too where there is a need to forgive. Someone may secretly be trying to offer an apology or doing things to show that they're sorry or no hard feelings. Somebody might secretly be trying to make amends with you. They're doing like nice things and you're like, why are they being so nice? Or, you're questioning someone's motives. Career-wise, I'm concerned that something seems like a dead end, like you might agree to something for a time being, but you're like working this job and all this time you're thinking about it every day. You're like, I don't know if this is for me. I might leave this job, and you might strongly consider walking away from some job that you just don't connect to. I'm also getting that somebody might be helping you or doing something nice for you that you're unaware of, or they're doing something anonymously. In regards to spiritual practices, if you have like an altar, I feel like you're making offerings to somebody. Again, I feel like you are maybe blocking somebody's energy, somebody who has a strong presence, or vice versa. Somebody is like a mastermind. Somebody is very clever. Um, you might need to be cautious of who you get involved with, like a business partner. Um, it could be a lawyer, but I don't know. Somebody is very good at influencing and manipulating. I'm getting something about a landlord situation. I don't know if you are a landlord or if you are a tenant and there's something going on with your landlord. Maybe you feel like your landlord is trying to get more money out of you unfairly. Somebody might be trying to get you to move. Okay, so I do feel that there is someone who is using some sort of spell work, especially could be sex magic, to get what they want, especially another person. I feel like somebody could be trying to bend your will, or you are dabbling in things to try to bend somebody's will. You also could get involved with someone that you're kind of scared of but admire at the same time. Again, I'm getting something about something in regards to like an occult leader. Going back to a love situation, I feel that something is in your face, but maybe you're in denial of it. You're trying to resist it. You don't want to think about it. Or reversed. Somebody feels like you're their soulmate, or they recognize this. They feel like this is the truth, but they don't want to see it. Something or someone could be trying to get your attention. Someone has been thinking about you. I feel like there is some sort of unfinished business between you and another person. Someone definitely is in your energy and trying to manipulate it. But for some of you, it is in a negative sense. For others of you, it's more so like they just really want to get your attention. They're trying to interact with you indirectly. But someone is very charming and knows how to play mind games. I mean, it is possible that you can see through someone. You're like, no, I already see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You might be aware that you're with someone who is very manipulative. Also, I just feel like ultimately you're going to have to stop overthinking something and just like deal with it. Go towards the thing that you're afraid of, or look at it. It's a form of shadow work, and I just feel like you're needing to confront it. The more you try to deny something, the more intense I feel it's going to become, more overwhelming. All right, so let's look at deck number 2. You have the Knight of Air, the Five of Air, the Empress, Eight of Water, Two of Water, overall energy, life experience, ego, and the High Priestess. Okay, so I kind of feel like somebody has obsessive energy. Somebody has been trying to, has been getting readings on you, or you have been obsessively getting readings on someone. Whatever attachments you're dealing with, I feel are going to be taken away from you, or something's happening where you have to have some sort of awakening or a wake-up call. Something is like falling to destruction. So especially in regards to, things that are illusions or false ego, then I feel that that's something that's going to have to crumble so that the truth can come out, so that the truth can be revealed. Same in regards to anything that is hidden in the dark, secrets. Something's going to be revealed or exposed. You may be put in a position where you need to either defend yourself or set some sort of boundaries. I feel like there's going to be challenges in regards to communication too. It seems like you're being forced to go in a different direction, or forced out of your comfort zone. It just seems that life is forcing you to go in a different direction, or forcing you to have some sort of realization or clarity. In a love situation, I feel like there is an intense attraction between two people who are both like fighting it, trying to ignore the other person. But I feel like it's hard to resist each other. I feel like you also might come to the realization that, something's missing in your life, or you're feeling lost. Something's going on with your willpower or your drive, like your drive to do certain things, I feel like is fading. But I also feel that just as you're on the brink of walking away from a situation is when something's going to be placed in front of you that restores your faith or your drive or your will. Especially if you're wanting to have like an emotional connection with somebody, I feel like you're going to find it. But it's like the path has to be cleared out first. Now I'm also getting the energy of someone who feels depressed, but the root of the depression is going to be exposed, or going to have like a realization. So like, say for instance, you're depressed, you think you're depressed because you don't like your job. And it's like, that's not what's really wrong. You know, the job is the scapegoat. The real root of your depression is this, you know. And you come to the realization that, you know what, if I did have this, I do feel that I would feel much better, or I wouldn't feel so down. So I feel like you're going to find what it is that you're truly sad about or depressed about, if that's the way you've been feeling. And you also may have been doing things to cover up your depression, or trying to compensate for what you don't have. Like whatever it is that's been missing in your life, you've been turning to other things, some sort of false desires to fulfill what's really missing. So whether that is you making more money, or, you know, just trying to deflect or buy bigger and better things for yourself, or just whatever you've been doing to avoid what's really going on, I feel like that's going to be exposed to you. For a lot of you, it could be that you are wanting companionship, and maybe you've been in denial about it. Maybe you've been saying, I don't need a, you know, companion, or I don't need blah, blah, blah. And it's just like you come to the realization that maybe you do. But whatever it is that you've been doing, I just feel like you've been wearing a mask, basically, or in a sense, like operating out of fear. And I feel that that mask is going to shed, and, you know, you're going to find out what you truly need or want. If you've been feeling lost in your job, same thing. Or you were holding on to a job because that's what you identified with. You felt like, well, this is who I am. You know, I'm a tax preparer. I'm a real estate agent. I'm this, I'm that. You know, whatever it is that you've been holding on to, I feel that that may not be who you are at the core, or at least not anymore. And it's like Spirit is trying to get you to see that you've changed, or that your situation has to change. Whatever you've been doing has been from a place of fear, not knowing anything else, or afraid to explore something outside of what you're doing. So yeah, I kind of feel like ultimately you're going to let go of whatever it was that you identified as, and you're being brought to your true desires or your true passions. So you might find yourself dealing with any type of emotional transformations. Now you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus. I feel like some of you are needing to express yourself, and you haven't been able to do that, and it's been very frustrating, especially creatively. But like I said, I feel that ultimately you will be able to find your passion. You will be able to express what you're thinking or feeling. It could be that someone comes into your life and helps you to release whatever it is that you haven't been able to get out. Like someone just comes into your life and they help you let your guards down, or they help you discover who you are or what your purpose is. I also feel that the truth is going to be revealed to you, and you are going to be in denial of whatever it is. I feel like you're going to be upset or frustrated initially, kind of like very defensive, like that's not true, and then like you're upset about it, and then you come to the realization that, you know, some sort of acceptance. From a spiritual standpoint, I feel like there could be like a spirit around you that's been trying to get your attention. Maybe you've been ignoring the spirit or ignoring the signs. Or something has been, like you have a spirit animal that's been trying to get your attention and you keep being very dismissive of it. You could have a relative that's been visiting you through the form of an animal or insect. Relationship wise, I feel like there's a breakup. You could be the catalyst for someone's breakup. You might be like, I didn't do nothing, you know, but this person is, you know, like you're the scapegoat. You would be blamed for a breakup. But also, like I said, it's like you could be the catalyst. Like maybe you're the person that needed to get someone's attention. So that they could let go of a situation that was unhealthy or draining. Yeah. There's a possibility that someone is thinking about you to the point where, I don't know, like I said, they're walking out of a relationship. But I feel like the relationship was likely falling apart already. And you crossing paths with them is the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, that's it. I don't know what I'm doing in this relationship. I'm done with it. It also could have happened to you. Yeah. And that happened to me before, like holding on to a relationship that had been died. And I was just constantly trying to make it work. And I crossed paths with somebody who almost like they broke a spell that I was under. Like, you know, unfortunately, that person wasn't a healthy person either. But the point is they like snapped me out of something and made me realize like, hey, get out of this relationship like now. I feel like there could possibly be some sort of misunderstanding between you and maybe a water sign. Excuse me, or there's misunderstandings between water and air. I feel that things are going to smooth over though. You might end up having some sort of argument or disagreement with somebody, but I feel like this needed to happen and then things are kind of smooth sailing from there. In a love situation, in the same energy, I'm getting that somebody may have been dealing with a choice or at a crossroad and they tried not to, you know, do that. Like somebody was really trying to be loyal and they can't help but think of this other person now. Somebody is possibly being used as like spiritual bait, trying to bait you out of a situation. I feel like there's also something that you desire that you're trying to release. Something that it's a desire that you have. And you're like, you know what, I give up, or I release this. But like I said, it's like the minute you release something, that's when you come into alignment with, you know, what you wanted all along. Some of you are being taken away from your comfort in regards to career or job, your regular 9 to 5, because you're meant to start your own business. Something's going on in regards to a passion project. Something that you're just really passionate about. And like I said, you give up on it, but your faith is going to be restored. Sometimes it might feel like you're on autopilot, or you're just like here, like you're just going through the motions. You're just here on earth, just living. And that is part of the spiritual path that you're on. You are actually being guided to where you need to be. I feel like things are intentionally uncomfortable for you, so that you'll be more open or flexible to change. I'm kind of getting like a situation where the reason you're suffering is so that you can find source or establish a connection with source, or it has something to do with source. And sometimes, I know it sounds bad, but sometimes that is how it happens. It's like you have to suffer so that you will, not sounding all, you know, religious, but like seek his face. So I kind of feel like something's going on so that, you know, to get you on that path. Like you're having to go through all this stuff so that you can go searching for answers and, you know, discover, you know, something in regards to your faith. Somebody is, I feel like if someone works in music, that they're leaving out like coded messages in their music directed towards someone specific, or just in hopes that their soulmate can find them. I feel like you might be having a connection with someone in a spiritual realm, or you're having like these premonitions of someone before they actually come into your life. Something's going on too where you are suddenly coming to the realization of what you want or what your true desires are. So kind of like the same thing that's been coming throughout the message is about you coming to the realization of what you truly desire. Something has you seeing things in a different light. You also might have some sort of realization on, the purpose of why something happened to you or why you met somebody. You might be wondering why you're attracted to someone for some reason, and this person might be at a distance. I feel like you can feel somebody coming towards you. You can feel, this person is on their way towards you. Especially because there is some sort of spiritual link between you and them. All right, so let's look at deck number 3. You have the 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hermit, overall energy, Ace of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. All right. So I'm getting something about a renewal of spirit. Seems like you've recently accomplished something in your life, or maybe multiple things, and you've been at a period of rest, and you're like, okay, like now that that's over with, I can focus on XYZ. And you've kind of been in this state of comfort. And I feel like there is a new opportunity that is appearing to you soon, if it hasn't already. And whatever this is getting you excited, and it's just like this new opportunity. Another thing I'm seeing is that you were actually waiting for something. You were waiting for a response, or waiting for confirmation. And I just feel like you were being just very patient. and all of a sudden this opportunity or the response that you've been waiting for appears. It also looks like something's being revealed to you in a dream, or through deep meditation, something's being revealed to you. You got your answer. Something may inspire you to write or to speak about something. I feel like you're going to be very expressive for a brief moment, and then you end up going silent. And it's kind of like you needed to get something out, or you needed to have a sense of relief. But it took a lot out of you. I also feel that somebody could share something, or 1 minute somebody is like sending you all these messages, and then all of a sudden they just stop. I feel like there's going to be some kind of ending. There's going to be several endings. You could be changing your place of residence. You could be changing your job. You could go from single to a relationship, or from a relationship to being single. I just feel like there's a lot of changes getting ready to happen really quickly in your life. I also feel that you could possibly receive some sort of windfall of money. It looks like going from rags to riches, or having nothing to everything. Now, there's a possibility that someone is looking for somebody to settle down with. Somebody has established everything on their own, and they're just looking for somebody to share that with. You could get involved with that person. Maybe this person is like a business owner, or just a businessman or woman. Somebody who has everything together, but all they're looking for is that partner or that companion. I'm also feeling like something is inspiring you, spiritually, to find out where you come from. So you might find yourself studying or researching, watching a lot of books or videos, trying to find out something in regards to your bloodline. Maybe you're looking at the family tree. Maybe you're asking relatives about certain things and trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. You might be looking into your father's side of the family a lot. Something also might prompt you to start understanding something in regards to astrology, especially looking at the fourth and 10th house. Yeah. Something is inspiring you to look at your 4th and 10th house. And that represents mother and father. Now, depending on, what branch of astrology you study, it could change up. Usually, traditionally, 4th house is the maternal side, and the 10th house is the fraternal side. But it kind of depends. Like, I know in horary astrology, the 4th house is actually the father, and the 10th house is the mother. So it depends. But I feel like this is about you mainly trying to understand the fraternal side of your family and maybe trying to do some sort of research, or you're finding things out about his side. It could be that you're writing a book or a story about your ancestors, or something that's based off of what you find out. Somebody also might be trying to do some research in regards to how somebody died or was killed. I feel like spirit is talking to you a lot. You might be seeing a lot of synchronicities or hearing like a lot of high pitched tones because something's trying to get your attention. I feel like somebody is also looking for a place to live. You could be getting ready to purchase a home or some property. It's possible that somebody has been holding on to the words that they've been wanting to say. Somebody may have composed a message in a text, deleted it, or sent something, then unsent something. Someone also may be holding on to messages that you sent them because they value them a lot. Something's going to be changing really quickly in regards to your career or your job. It could be a sudden promotion. It could be being demoted. But it's something I feel like dealing with your professional life is changing. I also feel like there's going to be status changes in regards to your relationship status. Spiritually, I feel that things are being revealed to you. I feel like you're leveling up and able to receive more hidden knowledge or information. You also might learn that something was a secret for protection, or that you're being protected for some reason. Your ancestors are trying to hide your identity in a sense. Something about people's identities being cut off for their protection. I kind of feel like there was a lot of conversation going on between two people. Then somebody stopped talking, and it's like, okay, where did they go? So either you stop talking and somebody's like, why did they stop talking to me, or vice versa. I feel like somebody is also deleting all their fake profiles. They're being deleted. There's a possibility that someone is missing you, or you are missing someone, especially if it's air, Cancer, or Virgo. Also, I'm getting something being revealed to you that changes your perspective, and you end up like, I don't know, just having to let go of everything that you learned, and you're like, now I gotta start all over. Like, that changes everything. Something doesn't hold water anymore. There's a possibility of some sort of instability in regards to your finances, or instability in regards to family matters. You could be debating on that big purchase. It might be something that you're really wanting, but you're nervous about it because you know that's a large investment, or something could be like a big risk. In regards to relationships, the thing I'm getting that's kind of like a red flag is that somebody might ghost you because they're already in a relationship, or decided to go back with somebody that they were already dealing with. And there's a strong possibility that they just feel secure with this person, or they're holding on to a relationship out of obligation. It's all they know, so they might not go anywhere. They might always want to hold on to that relationship. In a love situation, I feel like you're being quietly observed. Someone is definitely strategizing and keeping tabs on you. But I also feel like somebody could be breadcrumbing you just to hold on to you. They don't want you to go anywhere. They are wanting you to like wait for them. So someone might be staying in your energy or like just doing little things so that you will keep hope. Um, hmm. I feel like somebody is also just trying to find out information about you. Somebody is also trying to cover all their tracks. Career-wise, I don't know if I said it in this or the second one, but either way, I'm still getting the energy of somebody maybe starting their own business. Like somebody might lose their job, quit their job, but that's happening so that you can start your own business. You might form a business partnership with someone. I would still be leery of any type of agreements or contracts that you sign because I feel like there's some sort of hidden clause. Something might be available for you to see, but if you don't feel like looking, through paperwork or reading all the fine print, then you might agree to something that you later on are like, dang, I should have read through it. Somebody also may be trying to cheat the legal system in some way or go around it. Another potential warning is that if someone new comes into your life, they might just be getting out of a relationship or just, completed a divorce. Now, the divorce part, that's probably okay because likely they've been working on that for a while. But yeah, I kind of feel like someone is still wanting to build their life with somebody. A relationship could start off through deception, or it starts off in a deceptive way. I feel like somebody owns a hair shop or does hair for a living. I feel like some of you are trying to find quick ways to make money. And if you're doing money spells, I feel like it's only producing like tiny bits of money. Like it's working, but it's only producing like a little bit of money at a time. Something maybe doesn't even work like it used to. Maybe something was like your go-to money spell and now it's not working like it used to. I'm not sure why. Depending on what deities you're channeling, maybe their business with you is done. I don't know. Maybe you have like a new deity that you're assigned to, or that's assigned to you now, and you're needing to find that out. I feel like something's going on in regards to your spiritual beliefs or your faith. I feel like you're looking for answers and you're learning new things. You also might be on the fence of something, or you're having a hard time grasping some sort of new belief or idea. And this is something personal for me, but I feel like I should mention it because I feel like this is why Spirit is telling me about this. But some of you might be doing some sort of research on Nephilim and or fallen angels, but I feel like there are some missing pieces of information or something isn't adding up. So you could be trying to find out like more about it, but something does seem like maybe it's being hidden or covered up. May have to be revealed to you through a dream as opposed to public knowledge or information, because some things I feel like are buried, or this is part of that information that is hidden away. I'm forgetting the Vatican, like there, like that information is hidden or covered there, so you can't access it. And the only way to access it is through your third eye. All right, so hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.